was back in St. Louis on January 3rd, and the Billikens won that game handily, 73-57. What do we got here tonight?
Many different things for St. Louis, including scoring. I tell you what, he rebounds defensively. He guards the better post player,
who averages 7.5 points a game and also 9 rebounds to lead St. Louis. Talking about number 6 in blue.
Yeah, you know, everybody needs a guy that can score the ball that you don't have to run plays for. And Avila is so smart with the basketball. You don't see a whole lot of centers that hammer the ball that far out.
Anya getting it back from Swope, and we're tied at 6.
They're much better offensively when the ball touches the paint, get penetration, then they're able to kick the ball to open shooter.
There's Anya again going inside the Billikens, and now they lead by 2.
St. Louis team, he gives them a physicality and an energy level.
Still tied at 11. Swope trying to slash through the D, gets in the lane, dumps it off for Anya, and he's got the bucket.
See how smart Anya was on that?
Is 3 for 3, coach, to get things started.
The press has really turned up the tempo and has done more for St. Joe's energy.
Jimerson goes back the other way for St. Louis.
Past 75 for a game or two, but I think most of us would think Dayton would finish on the right side of 75, and VCU can hang their hat on that. Mike, there's never been an at-large bid in the net era for a team that did not have a quad 1 win. That's how that important it was. Yes.
Yeah, that's a great point. So now VCU is now 9-2.
Their viewing and reading habits. But yes, coach, these few weeks of the year when kind of bracketology takes center stage.
Playing.
Simpson misses on the 3. Anya again in transition. Back up top for Johnson. That's a 3. That's good.
And that's one of the things that St. Louis does. If they have open looks, they knock them down. If they need to get a rebound, they get it.
It's going to be wearing the green on Sunday. As Simpson goes to the hole for 2, and then right back, it's Anya. Heads up.
Bob is not good shooting 3. We talked about him at the top. He is the most dominant person in the paint on the floor, and he has no really paint touches. And you got to give him the ball. And guys are ready to step up.
And the Billikens have 6 fast break points here early as Swope puts up a 3, and that one's good.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, that time Swope just came off the screen. Nobody was there. He knocks it down over defense.
20 points on the night for Eric Reynolds. And no points here for St. Louis in the last 6 minutes plus. Jimerson going baseline. Runner's not there. Got it back. Puts it up and in finally.
He goes to the rim and finishes over the defense.
That's a goaltend on Ajabo. Count the bucket for St. Louis.
St. Louis in real time has to gather themselves and figure out what they need to do to handle the St. Joe's defense.
Johnson, big shot there for the Billikens.
It makes it more difficult to come back. So, you know.
It's a great point, Coach. We're looking at him right now at the end of the bench. And just kind of saw him talking to his teammates for a moment there as a 3-pointer goes up and in by Swope. He's able to knock it down.
Everybody that came out of there, one of his guys was John Harnett, who developed Aaron McKee, who was a legend here in Temple, ex-coach and everything. But
for 6 from the field, 3 of his points at the foul line. It's now an 8-point game.
Avila has to step up. You know, as a coach, sometimes you look, that I call a set play. I think that was a lob right there.
Really at 6 points right now, if you think about it here. A chance for the Billikens cut at the floor, 3 with a 3-pointer. Johnson trying to spin on Reynolds. The floater's good, and it is a 4-point game. Possession here, Swope now for St. Louis. Remember, the top 4 teams in the Atlantic 10 of the 15 get a double bye. Wow! Taking it in on Ajabo. That's the freshman for St. Louis, cutting it to a 2-point game. On his first 3 of the evening. Avila got it. He's 4 away from his season high. Johnson respawns on the other end for St. Louis. Just to beat He's called over 600 games, 18 NBA Finals. Congratulations to him. Picard on the dunk now for St. Louis.
They'll walk away talking about their three-point shooting. But the thing that has impressed me defensively, how well the St. Joe's team has played.
Wasn't their night tonight?
Listen to this crowd.
Yeah.
You don't think basketball is important in this city. That sport's not important. They love their college teams. St. Joe's has a tremendous history.
It was all Hawks tonight. 76
Have a great
to 63.